I fucked Minnie, I've heard, ooh. I fucked Elvis Presley's little girl. I fucked the Judds, I fucked the Judds. My country boner, it won't go down, it won't go down, it won't go down. My boner, my boner, my boner won't go down, it won't go down, it won't go down. My country boner, it won't go down. Fuck Willie Nelson.
Hey, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Can't Understand Normal Thinking with your hosts, Pat Sharkey and Matt Smookler. This is a podcast where we take a hard look at the world around us and we challenge our listeners to help us determine, are we the fucked up ones or is it just the rest of the world that's fucked up? Hey, Pat, how about a moment of silence for Charlie Kirk?
Yes. That's good enough.
Yeah. Well, everyone, we do apologize. It's been a couple of weeks since our last episode. And believe me, a lot has happened in this world around us since then. I've come to, really think about the name and our, the catchphrase of our podcast. Are we the fucked up ones or is it just the rest of the world?
They're fucked up and they hate us and they fucking want us dead.
Which is so un-American.
Well, I like I said, I would be happy. Like the day that one of them kills me because of my beliefs, I made it.
Yeah, well, and you shared your beliefs, and it was bothering them to the point.
Yeah, that they shot me, nigger.
Well,
at least you could call me a racist. You can't even call Charlie Kirk a racist.
He wasn't.
No,
but they are.
Really, I'm a funny guy that likes the N-word.
Yeah, but you know what?
And blacks don't like this bullshit either.
No. I mean, there's Christian blacks out there. There's conservative
The only blacks that like this are black women that are fat and aren't getting laid.
Right.
That's the ones that fucking like this.
So why don't you help me? Let's give a recap. In the last couple of weeks, what is it that happened?
First thing that happened was an innocent Ukrainian girl.
Oh, that's
just living her life, going in Charlotte, North Carolina, going to work, something that these blacks don't do. So she's taking the train, public transportation, something they do off our money.
Right.
And God forbid a white woman sits in front of a black guy.
Right.
This black guy just couldn't handle it, and he had to put a fucking knife into her neck.
Yeah, that was
and
sick.
Say, I got the white bitch, and every fucking black on that train didn't do a fucking thing.
No one did anything to
black. They're all black. There wasn't one white guy on the train. That should have been your first fucking mistake right there. Dude, I remember going to the city with my dad when I was younger to work. And this was like after the Colin Ferguson thing.
Yeah.
My head was on a fucking swivel the whole time on that train. Anytime a fucking black guy came on, I fucking had my head on a swivel. I was ready to fucking run, hide. That you gotta be like that. She would have been better off. Fucking Russians aren't fucking
And Colin Ferguson in 1993 on the Long Island Railroad, that was when he shot up everyone.
Yeah. That was like the first mass killing ever, really.
Yeah. We can get back to Colin Ferguson another time, but I want to bring us back to a little bit before the election. You have brought a lot of things to my attention. I remember you sharing a video with me, and it was Charlie Kirk, and I loved how this guy was sitting on a college campus. He wasn't an asshole. He wasn't nasty. He wasn't mean. It reminded me of the Chappelle stand-up. We're using logic. He would rip these people apart. Dude, take their points and just shove it up their assholes and show them how fucking wrong they were.
If you had a good debate, like, there's nothing against a Democrat doing the same exact thing.
Right.
But the problem is they can't. How could they honestly say, like, the reason the government's shutting down today is because these Democrats want to fund illegal immigrants. And if the illegal immigrants don't get free health care, that even though the Americans don't have free health care, but these illegal immigrants need free health care. And if they don't get free health care, fuck every one of us living in this country.
Yep.
That's what they're saying.
So is that what happened today? I don't even know.
Well, they haven't shut it down yet. I think he's having a meeting still with Schumer and someone else.
Now, in the past, when the government shut down, wasn't that like they just? I know it's bigger than this, but like it wasn't as simple as like people who work for the government, they're not getting paid, right?
Well, they will end up getting furloughed for like 6 weeks and they get back pay.
Okay.
So it's just a long vacation for them.
Yeah.
And then like a lot of these things, like the post office,
they have to keep
the military, all those things are paid. They already have their budget already lined out, so they're getting paid. So it's not like these soldiers aren't getting paid.
Yeah, well, I'm more concerned about, are these soldiers working? No,
it's fun to separate. Like the Pentagon gets its own fucking budget.
Okay.
So that's already worked in.
People are still showing up to work or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
And only one that doesn't get paid that has to show up to work is air traffic controllers.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel bad for them, but that's a disaster in itself.
Well, dude, yeah, but we need more air traffic controllers. Did you see that Trump changed the fucking visa from 1,000 to 100,000 to keep these stink bombs from fucking coming over here?
I saw something about that.
Yeah.
But
so the next time you have a fucking malpractice claim, it's not going to be against Dr. Singh. Because no one's paying $100,000 to get these stink bombs over here for 2 years.
Oh, my goodness. I mean,
smell you later.
I have two wonderful doctors.
Yeah, American doctors. I have.
Well, they're American, but yeah, I get what you're saying. So back to Charlie. What was do we remember was this in September? This is September, right?
September 10th.
September 10th, right? And he is starting his tour again. So he has this.
No, he wasn't starting it. He was always doing it.
Yeah, I understand. But he took a break, and this is the first
summer.
one back. Yeah, summer. So now the kids are come back from college. His company, Turning Point USA, which is instilled with Christian values along with American values, and he goes to all different college campuses, which is not only a big free speech zone, but a lot of college kids.
They're indoctrinating fucking liberalism.
Well, what it was is, it was considered cool, in the past. If you were like a college kid, oh, I'm a Democrat because I want everyone.
Dude, do you remember that in West Virginia? I don't remember that at all. I do remember that in other schools I went to.
Me too. And I remember coming home. We'll leave names out, but my brother was dating someone, right? And
I already know who.
Yeah. And she was always on her podium, trying to talk.
Oh, you mean the girl that never worked a day in her life?
That lied about everything.
Yeah.
Yes. And I remember that along with other people. And I think that's when I got my first taste of why I didn't like Democrats. At that time, I didn't like politics. I just didn't give a shit. But as time grew on, I would get a job in the city, and I was surrounded by a lot of people who weren't even from New York, voicing their opinions, very cocky about it. And there was just this attitude behind some people. I was like, I don't like you, and then I started putting the pieces together over time. These are people who are very snobbish, very opinionated, but don't live what they're preaching.
Oh, yeah. None of them
eat out of the fucking garbage can. Yeah. None of them have been homeless.
Dude, if they
or lonely.
Why don't they fucking take these illegal immigrants in?
Right.
Let them into your house.
Yeah.
Get them jobs. Let them put them on your health care. I'm sure fucking Trump will allow that.
And I wouldn't have a problem with that.
But they don't do shit. They just bitch and moan and call the police, even though they wanted to fund the police. Do you see these fucking fat Jews, fucking old lady Jew cocksuckers sitting outside of these ICE fucking offices in front of cars?
No.
Trying to block ICE officers from arresting illegal immigrants. The reason why people can't come to this country is because of illegal immigrants. The reason why it takes 18 fucking months to fucking file a visa to get here is because of illegal immigrants. If everyone followed the rules, it would be 1, 2, 3. We would have more visas for these.
Right. There wouldn't be as much of that bureaucratic red tape bullshit. Things could get done quicker.
And also, they're not even taking into the fact of human trafficking that goes on through these illegal immigration. That girls are getting raped and fucking kids are getting fucking put into human traffic rings.
I'm glad that you brought that up because it brings up that, there's a lot of turning a blind eye. If I don't like what you're saying or if I don't like someone's opinion, I'm just going to pretend it's not there, So Charlie Kirk would get up in front of all these kids. They'd be lining up. I remember the video you showed me. There could be like 1,000 or maybe a couple thousand. I don't know if I'm exaggerating. Even if it's a couple hundred. And he would sit there Indian style, and he would let someone speak, hear their point, and then he would debate them.
There's nothing more democratic than what he was doing.
Exactly.
That is what America was built on.
And you don't have to
No, a lot of people fucking, they leave with a fucking better understanding.
Right. And that's what, that brings up something that I just, recently, read or whatnot. These college campuses, right? The campus left is always threatened by debate, dialogue, discussion and different ideas, which is so funny because being considered a conservative is someone, by definition or vague definition, is someone who doesn't like change,
Well, I hate change, but I'm not a conservative. I'm more of a libertarian,
Right.
I would say.
But I'm sure you'd be open to change, you would listen to someone, you would process the ideas, and if something, worked out, you might.
Dude, but the thing is with change, we don't need change. We already wrote a constitution.
Right.
There's no change. The Constitution has it written down. Just follow that fucking Constitution.
Isn't that
We'll be fine.
Well, that's what an amendment is. An amendment.
Oh, yeah, you have to put some amendments in like 26 just in case fucking Biden went crazy.
Right. So little changes are all right, but it feels like people want to change what's important and not change what isn't important. You get what I'm saying? Like things that need to be changed. Some of these leftists want to just ignore that.
Dude, the fucking reason they hated him was because he would not lie to them. When they would say, well, the definition of a woman is broad. No, it's not. The definition of a woman is you have woman organs.
Yeah.
You have babies. You have periods. Your uterus fucking bleeds out every fucking month.
Right.
A definition of a man is you have a cock.
Right.
In broad terms, medical terms.
Right. Medical terms. And if you want to go even a little bit further, chromosomes. X, Y, XX, or whatever the fuck it is,
It's not that one day I want to say, oh, I'm a girl today, and I'm going to go fucking blow
It's
out
not
the girls.
fluid.
Fucking, no. And because he said this, made him Hitler to them.
I do believe.
And he even said, I watched one clip when someone was arguing with him, and he goes, it's against my religion to lie. And I don't think I do anyone any favors by lying to them.
Right.
It's a mental illness if you think you're a girl with a fucking 6-inch cock.
Right.
And pissing standing up.
Here's what I also believe. Over time, I do believe that there is a fraction of the world's population, and by fraction, I mean a lot less than what's going on in the world now, where someone could be born with a defect where they may not know what's going on. But
it's called mental illness.
It's a defect.
It's not the fucking fact that they're born in a girl's body.
Right.
No.
It's a
mentally
defect.
They're fucked up in the head.
Right. You know how like some people are born and they don't have a finger, something didn't
I think
process, right?
I think a lot of it too is a family, because what do you think California, like, I watch all those housewife shows, and like in the liberal like LA, I've seen more fucking transgender kids on those housewife shows than I have in any other
That's
fucking
because
thing.
they're not breeding like having sex. They're
breeding
these
that fucking sickness.
mentality. Yeah. That's
sickness.
That's what it is. So over time, enough of these trannies or whatever the fuck they are have gotten together and they said, there's not enough of us. Well, the reason why there isn't enough of you is it's a defect. Not that there's anything wrong with you. No human is perfect. Dude, but stop intentionally making more of you.
Fuck if you dress up as a girl and you put dildos in your ass and you like to get fucked. I really don't care.
Stop influencing
but you shouldn't influence, just like a guy shouldn't influence a girl to fuck when she's 14.
Right.
It should be the same that you shouldn't influence someone to change their gender when they're fucking 10.
So let's go back to September 10th. It was September 10th?
Yeah, September 10th.
So you got 2 terrible days in a row.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, that's what it kind of overshadowed the 11th.
So, yeah, it did.
Yeah.
But he's a good man. I think that's 2 days consecutive, different years that America's been attacked. If you think about it.
Whereas both of them were attacking on free speech and our values.
Right. And as I've grown a little bit more mature over time, I really come to understand this whole free speech thing and the fact that in America, you can do that. It doesn't.
Dude, you don't have to like it. Don't fucking go to his fucking show if you don't like it. But you go there with a fucking bolt-action rifle to take him out.
The reason why is people are fearful. No, but they're fearful of him. He has revolutionized. Like I was trying to say earlier, it used to be cool to be a Democratic when you were in college.
Yeah, when Bill Clinton was smoking pot and fucking blowing his loads on women. I was a Bill Clinton fan.
What he did though is he was actually influencing enough of the younger generation to realize it's okay to be a conservative at a young age. He was very influential for the right reasons, not just to get a president fucking elected. He was doing it because he was saying, hey, look at these values. Look at what's going on now. Look what it could be or whatnot. And they were all valid points without violence, without nastiness, without anything negative.
I just don't understand how you could vote for a Democrat after that. I know not every Democrat shot pulled the trigger.
Right.
But the Democratic Party reading about this kid
Influence
did
these.
that. He was a Reddit kid, like someone that sat on these fucking internet things and looked at this shit all day long and heard Kamala Harris talk about how these people are Nazis. And dude, the definition of a Nazi is someone who fucking doesn't want anyone else's fucking beliefs.
Yep.
Or fascists, I should say. They're all fascists. They don't use Nazis as much anymore.
Well, you know what? And it's funny. Like I was talking about this with my mom before. Now, what you just said, I can understand. She couldn't spit it out. She keeps saying, the dark web. Everything's, I don't know about the dark.
Like the Reddit.
It's not the dark web. There's a darker side to the web and Reddit.
Yeah, it's even like Twitter. Dude, if you just follow.
And video games.
Yeah,
like,
if you just follow fucking Democratic fucking politicians, every fucking, like Elon Omar, that brother fucker.
Yeah, that's what my mom was talking about. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Fucker.
She got me suspended only for 1 day from Twitter.
Oh, yeah?
And I was due for a good month suspension.
Why is that?
Because that would have been my fourth time. I already had the 1 day, 3 day week. So but I already got one for calling her a vile cunt. Because I said it's my right to redress my government.
Right.
So I got my suspension taken away.
I love your shirt, by the way, your freedom shirt.
Dude, September 1st, I brought this.
So on September 1st, Sharkey right now is wearing a white sweatshirt that says freedom across the front. And he is very happy. He purchased it September 1st. It was 9 days later that Charlie was shot, but that was...
Dude, now you can't even fucking get on that website. Everything's sold out.
Yeah, I bet.
Everything. But it's funny, I went to my nephew's fucking hockey game last Saturday.
Right.
And it's at the rinks in Hopog.
Okay.
And dude, as soon as I walked in there, it's all fucking white Republicans that go there, you know. Everyone starts giving me the head.
the head nod of approval.
I had a cop come over and say, I like your shirt.
Nice.
Everyone knows.
And I like the revolution that this is causing. It's horrible that someone had to lose their life senselessly over something just because someone was an extreme baby.
And the only reason this guy could shoot was because his parents were Republican.
Oh, really?
Yeah, his parents are big MAGAs.
Oh, man.
That's why they fucking started blaming the fucking, saying that he was an actual MAGA person.
Yeah,
no, his parents were
MAGAs. Man, we have a lot we can go into. It's like even Jimmy Kimmel and all that stuff.
Oh, fuck Kimmel. Yo, this guy was on the Man Show, painted black, asking girls if they would fuck him, and now he's the fucking quote-unquote free speech. Roseanne Barr was thrown off the same fucking network.
And remember what he said?
Yeah. You fuck around, you find out, basically.
Yeah. Your words have actions and consequences.
And dude, and everyone goes, Trump's overexpression. Dude, Trump didn't do that. Trump doesn't own Sinclair Media.
No. All he did was say something.
And if this guy was getting fucking million views a fucking day, Howard Stern was getting fucking fined up the ass, getting suspended every day in 2004, 2005. The reason why they never threw him off the air, he was getting numbers. 20 million people were fucking following him.
He was getting the numbers.
If you have the numbers, you could scream out fucking the N-word from the top of your lungs. You're not going to get canceled.
Right.
People don't give a fuck when it comes to money. When you suck and you just suck. I hate him, man. I'm going to spit on him. Well, I decided. My free speech is going to spit on him.
I think it's so funny. Well, before I go into that, I think it's so funny that the side that is so anti-gun and blaming the other side about you love your guns, all of this. What side is the side using those guns to kill people?
Yeah.
I mean, it's the hypocrisy.
Dude, they shot up a church. Or they fucking lit a church on fire, and they shot up a restaurant in North Carolina, too. And then, also, there's been more fucking transgender fucking shootings, mass shootings. By transgender people than straight people.
Oh, well, because they're so mentally healthy.
You know what I think it is, though? I think it's from all the fucking hormones.
Yes.
Because, dude, I know I'm on...
Think about a woman once a month. Think about a woman when she's pregnant. That's all the hormones.
I'm on testosterone.
Right.
And I gotta fuck like crazy.
Right.
Like it's like being 18 again.
Yeah.
And that's a manly fucking drug. So now you're pumping your shit in for all this stuff that makes girls crazy.
Yeah.
It's the same reason why we don't want to be around you fucking once a month.
Yeah.
It makes you crazy, and you're shooting yourself up with that. You're gonna fucking have irrational thoughts.
That's because
you're basically shooting irrational thoughts into you.
Because they're not making it mandatory to have therapy, and they're doing it too fast. Maybe, I'm not a scientist, I don't know, maybe if it was done over a longer period of time and let a person adjust, but I don't give a fuck about that. I'm just talking logic, like our friend Charlie was, like, do things.
I think someone's got to do something now because, dude, for testosterone, you know how many blood tests I have to fucking show?
How many?
Not really.
Three
Three in the beginning. If you go through a real doctor,
right,
like not on the internet or anything, but if you go through a real doctor, it's 3 blood tests and a MRI on your
brain,
brain.
Naturally, so to make sure that you don't.
And you have to do those 3 blood
mind.
tests 3 weeks apart, each one of them, and they have to be done in the morning when your testosterone's the highest.
Right.
So, like, it's a pain in the ass. Like, you have to jump through hoops. It should be triple that amount to be shooting fucking girl hormones into you because you want to cut your cock off.
And because you want to change your fucking gender.
Yeah.
You know, think about and I could see if it was one person here, one person there who are mentally ill, but this ever since Biden came in, they're trying to make an army of these dickless dudes. You know,
do you think it's a testosterone problem? Do you think like these guys just don't have enough testosterone in them, and they fucking just turn into a liberal? I'm dead serious.
Well,
if you ever look at this, I've been watching, like I said, with the ICE thing. Watch what Antifa looks like. First of all, they all cover their faces and shit, but
because they're pussies.
But they all look like John Skulldog.
I don't know who John Skulldog.
You remember Skulldog? He was in my grade, John Skadoodle.
Oh my God!
That's the type of person they look like a soy boy.
Oh my God!
Yeah. Yeah, I swear, that's what they all look like. They look like one of those types of fucking school shooters.
Yeah.
Like, is it a testosterone thing that turns them into a liberal?
I think it is so many different things. Along with that could be it as well too. But it's the influence. It's people who aren't happy with themselves, and they all have now amassed together because you have the internet, TV, and all that stuff, and they've all now have ways of communicating with each other, and they're starting their own fucked up revolution because they're not happy.
Yeah.
So if it's this attitude, if I'm not happy, I want to make everyone else not happy. Misery loves fucking company, right? And we have people all the way up to the president at one time who was like that. Biden.
Oh, yeah.
And
but, dude, as much as I hate Biden, I'm not putting any blame on him because I honestly don't think he had a fucking clue
what was going on because it's inhumane.
Dude.
What they did to him.
Yeah,
I put it on his wife, and I put it on...
definitely on that fucking cunt, Jill Biden.
Yeah.
But, dude, that was a different guy than 2016 when he left as a VP.
Yep.
That was not the same guy.
And if you think about it, it's not the same guy that was fucking VP or whatever.
Obama. It's just a totally different guy.
Once he got that facelift, something happened because remember by the time he became president, something happened.
One of my uncles has like dementia a little. Right. And like, he will ask the same question 1,000 fucking times, but there's no way he could run a fucking country. Right. Don't even let him drive.
Right.
This guy was running the fucking country.
How fucking crazy is that? How fucking insane is that?
And that's why our country went down the shitter.
And everyone saw it. Think about all the lies. And you know,
that's what they should be prosecuting. Instead of Comey and stuff, they should be prosecuting the cover-up.
I got to tell you something, and I don't know if you're going to like it or not, but I'm interested now into, there's no way I could fucking handle the whole thing, but I really want to know what's written in Kamala's book.
Oh, I'm going to read it.
Because I want to know, because she's now calling
them out. Read it.
Like you have always said, liberals fucking destroy liberals. Like, you know, eventually they stab each other in the back. Yeah. And that's exactly what's happening. And I think in the White House, Biden's team was stabbing her in the back. They were afraid of her. She didn't have the balls to stick up for herself, naturally, because she's a woman, and women shouldn't be fucking vice president.
She doesn't. She's a fucking another idiot, though.
Of course.
She was the denying that she ever fundraised for Black Lives Matters and Antifa to get them out of jail. Someone saved her fucking tweet and posted it up there.
Of course.
And it was basically like, if you want to help out the strong people out there, donate to the Minnesota free blah blah fund. Or
that's the other thing about liberals is how do people look at themselves or even have that feeling? You know, when we're all hypocrites at one point in our life, and I get that feeling in my stomach. Like if I'm a hypocrite with something, I'm like, oh man, I actually said something different when I start feeling bad. How do they sit there with a straight face and say one thing when they did another and look at the American people and do that? She has done that millions of times. It's the internet, Kamala. You put something up in 2016 and now you say something different. Don't you realize someone has saved that? They're going to use it against you.
Dude, she
stupid is what she is.
No. But the thing is, I think she has so many fucking stupid aides that she doesn't do it herself. I think other people might put it up there, and she has no clue
because
she can't form her own fucking opinion.
Unlike Trump, Biden and her weren't making these decisions themselves. And let me ask you something about that escalator at the UN. You know that there was 3 things that happened, and Kimmel came back and his first day back, he said something about, escalator just turns into stairs. It was the escalator, a teleprompter, in the volume of his thing. 3 things occurred to him when he was about to have a speech at the UN. How does that happen for a man where, it's a president? Let's make sure everything works correctly. He's showing up here, and they have 3 fuck-ups, when he's about to show up. That was a sabotage.
Yeah, but as much as that's a sabotage, I really don't even care about fucking Trump as much as it does.
I know.
But it's more of a fucking thing with Kimmel. If that guy had if he really gave a fuck, he would come out and just say, I'm sorry for what I said. I did not mean any disrespect to Charlie or his family. But he can't even fucking show enough common decency to do that.
Because he doesn't have any fucking balls.
No.
And he lied. You are in a position. He basically said that guy was a MAGA guy. That's what he said.
So did Keith Olbermann. Hey, I saw someone, it's Keith Olbermann, you're going to die an old man with no women jerking off.
Yeah.
Like fucking just totally wasted to him.
Oh, you did?
No. I think I'm blocked by
So yeah, on September 10th, because we didn't even get through the whole thing, Charlie Kirk was starting one of his college debates.
He was into it already. They were talking about tranny shooters, actually.
Really?
Yeah. They were just talking about tranny shooters, and he goes,
"That's right. That's right. That's
the
right."
question goes, how many transgender mass killings were there in the past couple of years? And it's too many.
And
then it says something out. Then they ask a question about mass murderers individual, and he goes to answer. Boom.
Wow.
Yeah.
And that's exactly. And even though this kid wasn't a trainee, he had a trainee girlfriend. Yeah,
whatever
the fuck it is. Yeah. And the other thing that I'm really upset with is he engraved something in the bullet that says, "Hey, fascists, catch," right?
Catch.
And now the left is using that phrase for posters and things like that. What a disrespectful pieces of shit.
Dude,
because if it was the other way around, if one of them...
Dude, they could burn the down. They'd be burning... Dude, George...
yes.
A fentanyl fucking crackhead nigger.
Well,
a fucking nigger, fucking crackhead.
That brings me to my next point.
He burnt the whole fucking world down.
Look at what happened after George Floyd, and look at what happened after Charlie Kirk.
Because we're civilized human beings.
Okay. And now I want you to bring up your solution that you're telling about.
Oh, no, we can't live together anymore.
Meaning left and the right.
We need to have North Korea and South Korea.
Okay, but how about East Coast and West Coast?
Yeah, because no one wants to live totally in the North and South.
Right.
And we have the Mississippi. We can even give them the fucking West Coast. Give them our land. It's going to turn out. Give them Alaska. Give them Hawaii. Take Mexico, you stupid fucks. Let them come all the way.
So, ladies and gentlemen, Sharkey came up with his own
the
solution.
Mississippi should be like the DMZ. Like we fucking put mines in it. Because I don't want any of them coming over here. I want them to be blown the fuck up.
So hypothetically, let's say we cut America down in half. Have our own DMZ. The left side is the left. The right side are conservatives. What do you? Let's say we give this an experiment a chance, right? And after 1 year, okay,
it's going to be the fucking Democratic Republic of Congo, and we're going to be Austria.
Okay, and what is the right side of America or the East Coast going to look like?
Like Austria.
Okay,
like all white people that are civilized. Maybe we have a Fritz walking around, Fritz Joseph walking around here, fucking his daughters. But for the most part, it's going to be clean. We're going to have sanitation. We're going to have people showering.
Clean water,
people going to work, raising their families. The other side's going to have fucking chopping off their cocks, fucking purple hair, and shitting in the water and bathing in it. It's going to be the stinky, and you're going to start seeing it. It's going to be like, Dawn of the Dead. You remember when they moved to the island? The second one? What is the one in New York City with John Leguizamo? Rise of the Dead or something like that? It's going to be the same thing. These zombies are going to be coming over here. That's why we're going to need a fucking strong border.
And do you honestly believe if this went through? Because
I guarantee you.
I think you even believe that there are some African Americans that
No, because I said that first. I said
Yeah.
I said maybe we can't live with the fucking blacks anymore.
Right.
But the problem is, a lot of these whites are the problem.
Right. I
It's
think
these
there's a
liberal
lot more African
liberal
Americans
whites.
that
Oh, dude, I saw this black guy that was going up to these ICE protests, and it's like Antifa's fuck because they can't say anything because he's black.
right.
And he's also 300 pounds in jazz.
Yeah, yeah.
And he walks around with this Trump hat and his American
Good.
flag, and people are scared shitless of him. And it's like a fucking checkmate because you can't say any racial things to him because
Right.
you're Antifa.
Yeah, yeah,
You're fascist. You're anti-fascist.
yeah.
So it's a checkmate.
And I think after this past election, I think there's more Hispanics and I think
Oh,
there's
yeah,
more
definitely.
black people more Asians who have voted for the right because
Dude.
they're realizing how fucking twisted the other side is.
And I would say, because I work with Hispanics, I'm going to say 70% lean Republican because they're not, if you think we're bad with fucking gays, blacks are bad with gays,
Right.
fucking Hispanics hate gays.
Yeah.
They fucking despise, like, Matacone. You know how many times a day I hear that at fucking work?
Yeah.
You know, it's Matacone this, Matacone that. It means faggot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Fucking
So
Matacone.
there's no fucking way. They're more Republican. And then let's just send all the shitty ones over there.
Right.
I really thought we would have to split it up by fucking race, but we can't do it. We got to do it
No,
by
by-
like-minded people.
Correct.
And we're gonna have moles, so we're gonna have to put them through tests.
I like it.
You
I
know,
like
maybe you're gonna have to answer some questions about the fucking government
it.
and about the Constitution to fucking be on
Now,
one side.
if we have this left and right America, is there any reason why the two, like North and South Korea, it's horrible? Like they won't even talk. Will we have
we don't
any
need to talk to
reason?
them. Don't we even need to talk to them?
Or are there any resources on the West Coast that we
Dude,
need?
nothing that we can't get from another country.
Okay.
You know, if anything, I just want an air defense just in case we left a nuclear missile over there or something.
Okay.
We got to get some fucking good air defenses up there, and then we might as well fucking do the same to Canada.
What
That's why I'm
happens-
leaking through the north?
What happens when some people on the left realize that they might have been wrong?
Oh, fuck you! You're too wrong.
No, there's
You're out
no,
of
there's
shit.
no any, there's no
No.
way of saying I'm sorry.
No. Maybe some of the hotter women, but even then, you should have to go to another country and live, not our country.
Come on. There's
No,
got to
come
be a
on.
way. Wouldn't you want people to be influenced the right way and
No,
be like,
that's
hey,
the
listen.
one thing. It's not like Korea. I'm not looking for a reunification here.
Well, I don't think anyone in Korea is looking for. Oh, are they looking for? A
That's the
reunification?
whole plan of the North. Is a reunification with the South.
Right. I thought they hated the South.
No, they just think the South is not
Like
not
traitors.
no, they just think they're led wrong.
Okay.
That
Or
they don't see the
that they're
greatness.
brainwashed by
Yeah.
America, basically.
Yeah, they don't see the brilliance of Kim Jong Un
Oh,
and
God.
the Kim Fan dynasty.
That fat fuck. I can't wait till he drops dead of a heart attack.
But you know what? It's clean there.
Yeah.
You know.
North Korea?
Yeah.
The
very
food tastes disgusting.
Well, because
there.
they don't have fucking food. They're eating rats. Smoke.
Yeah, I guess if you don't have anything, it is kind of clean. I thought
Dude, you
South.
got to read that book. It's called Aquariums of Pyongyang.
Hmm.
It's about a kid that goes to at 5 years old gets sentenced to a political prison camp because his grandfather was a high level government guy and turned on the Kim dynasty, Kim Il Sung. So he gets sentenced to camp, and his whole family, because 5 generations get sentenced when one person fucks up. So they lived in a fucking prisoner camp, and they would have to eat rats
Oh.
and fucking shit like that. And he ended up escaping from North Korea when he was in his 20s because you get let out at 18. But it's a great book. It's called Aquariums of Pyongyang.
Yeah. That place fucking creeps me the fuck out.
Yeah,
It really does.
I think there's something wrong with that place, but
Yeah.
we need to do the same thing over here, though. I'm telling you.
Well, yeah, because what you're saying is North Korea is basically the West Coast, like just.
Yeah, and you just can't live with it. You can't live with them. There's some people that just can't live together.
No.
They can't live together.
The only change I would make to that is there are people that can be like, listen, I made a mistake. Look what's happening.
Well, yeah,
Like, I
but
made a
Joe,
mistake.
if you do
There's
that,
got to be a system.
but dude, say someone does that, right? And it's like one of these like sympathizers,
Right.
and just says that and then comes over here, drops
Well,
a bomb.
there's got to be some sort of test. Like you don't just say, come on in. No, you got to put them through. There's got to be like one state, like, all right, fucking New Jersey. You just got to sit in Newark, New Jersey, go through all whatever kind of tests.
But
that we
Newark's
have.
gonna be a beautiful place now because they don't have.
Okay.
I don't know, man. They got plenty of other countries they can immigrate to.
Because
I'm willing to lose family members over this.
I believe that as humans, we're all allowed to make mistakes.
Dude, I think even to get in this country, I think you should have to basically have voted Republican the last couple of fucking elections and be able to prove it. Or libertarian, because I voted libertarian also.
Yeah, there's got to be a way. I'm not sure if there's a joke of ours or this, this experiment, where we haven't really hashed it out. The idea is, I kind of like it, but we got to tweak it a little bit, because I do believe that people can make mistakes and can be like,
no, dude, they had their shot, they fucked it up.
You don't think people though had at one time been one side?
Once people are shitting in the water, their clean water, they're gonna have no more food. They're gonna be running in poverty. They're gonna have the Antifa being their block police. You remember when Antifa took over that block? They called it the Chaz.
Yeah, wasn't that in Oregon or
Seattle?
Seattle.
Yeah, it was called Portland. The Chaz. There's something, I forget what it was called,
right.
but something zone.
Yeah.
But by within 2 weeks, people get murdered.
Yeah.
People are shitting on the sidewalks. It was a total fucking
shit show.
Shit show. It was Africa.
Right. That's exactly in 2 weeks.
People want out of Africa.
Yeah,
they're willing to say and do whatever the fuck
they
want.
Your idea is you fucked up.
Yeah,
there's zero chances. Okay,
dude. There's probably about another 3,000 countries they can go live in.
Okay,
go live there. You're not living there, motherfucker.
Okay, so you made a mistake. Your idea is you made a mistake by choosing the wrong side.
Dude, would they do it for us? Dan, no, we're Nazis to them.
Okay,
fuck them.
Okay,
and we'll call it Charlie Kirkville, just so they don't want to fuck
with a Charlie Kirk line.
Kirkland.
Oh my God!
Isn't that a fucking
clothing company or something?
I think it's a fucking drink. For like Costco.
Oh yes, you're right. I have Kirkland in there. I thought it was close. Yeah, Kirkland.
So when we're living in Kirkland,
right?
They're living in shithole over there, Africa.
But
the autonomous zone of Africa.
But this is where I'm coming from. Do you see at his memorial what his amazing wife did? Okay.
Yeah, but I'm like Trump in that.
Okay.
I don't forgive.
Okay. I like that. I'm not saying I
do honor if his wife doesn't want the kid to die.
Understandable.
I think they should do what the family wants.
Right. Well, it's even better if you think about it. Putting someone to death.
Not in Utah. Dude, they did a 60 days in jail in that Utah jail.
Right.
That jail's fucking like Hilton.
Oh, is it really?
No, yeah,
it's New Mexico.
There's no blacks there. It's like, dude, I could do time there. It's better than fucking staying at the Comac Motor Inn.
I know about that one. I told you at the time I went to go pick up dope, and it was
it was at Comac Motor Inn.
Comac Motor Inn.
Dude, I work right across the street from there.
The girl I would get it from, she was also a pimp.
Oh, you told me about that. Yeah.
And I went in the room, and one of her girls started trying to undress me, and I was like, no. I was like, where's Brittany? She goes, why? I go, I'm here for something different, not that. Because once it gets to a certain point, she looked good. Once it gets to a certain point and the
money's not coming back.
Yeah. Or like if something happens, they're going to still charge no matter what. I was like, no. Go get fucking Brittany. Go get Brittany.
Dope bitch.
Yeah.
Well, that's the difference. We're staying in the Marriott side. Right. We're staying at the Comac Motor Inn.
So Charlie Kirk they had the memorial. And there's been a revolution with this. Whatever these Antifas left wanted, they wanted to shut something down and kill something. And if you think about it, something has grown bigger. They turned him into a martyr. They have made him all the things they hate even more powerful. They have opened it up even more. If I was the left, and especially in the government, I'd be pissed off right now. I'm like, holy shit. More and more people are now influenced by Charlie Kirk, I think. You know, even myself. Like you showed me something, a couple months ago I thought was cool. Then after he got shot, I was watching the video and I go, wait a second. That's the dude fucking Sharkey showed me. And then I got into him. And it's call me a fair weather fan or whatnot. I don't give a fuck. I like his values.
Dude, that's what they fucked him. Like, this is the definition of a martyr.
Yep.
Like, that is a definition of a martyr.
Like Jesus Christ.
Yeah. You fucking, if anything, probably half the people that were there never heard of him
Right.
before he died. And people started saying, oh my God, this guy makes a lot of sense.
Yep.
He's level-headed and he's smart and he's making a good point. And this fucking liberals just sitting there screaming, saying, fuck you.
Do you know what his sign said? Like when he would sit there and debate them, right above him, and I fucking love it. It says, "Prove me wrong."
Yeah,
I love it, and no one could do it because my thing is this: the second you start calling you're debating with someone, you then start calling them an asshole.
Dude,
you say they're
I
stupid.
don't understand. They ran these two other guys that were in MAGA hats off Middle Tennessee State this week. Okay, first of all, if you remember Coach Need.
Right.
That's where Coach Need went after he left us. That's the school he went to go coach at.
Oh, I didn't know.
Black school.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So it's all blacks, and these blacks ran these two fucking.
I didn't realize that was the reason why I left. I thought
Yeah.
something happened with poor Jeff. Like,
No.
poor
Don't you
Jeff.
remember he went to Middle Tennessee
No.
State to coach?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Fuck. I wish he fought because I was so upset when he left. I really was.
Yeah.
I wanted.
Well, I was out of there anyway.
Yeah, I got gypped on that. I
Yeah.
got one. I'm glad I got the year I got with him, and it was influential to me. He's the one who gave me number 7. You know, like I first, if you look in our 7th and 8th grade pictures, I'm wearing number 5, and Kit was 5.
Yeah.
And then when it came time for game time jerseys, I was like, he's like, "What do you want?" And I was like, "Give me 5." He goes, he just threw it in my face. He threw 7 in my face. Literally was like, "Here, this is you."
Yeah, I don't know how I got 73 because I was 76 my 7th grade year.
And I wish of all numbers though, like if I could,
Oh no, I was. You know what? I was 95 8th grade.
oh yeah,
Don't you remember he put all the linemen in the gap you were?
yeah,
All in the 90s. So it was. I was a guard, so I was in the 5 gap.
yeah. Do
So,
you remember where we took the picture too? It's my favorite picture too. He had us stand in front of the building, in front of the school.
Oh yeah,
And we didn't have pads on. He
Yeah.
had us. I think it was just our pants or
Pants
game
and a
pants
jersey.
and the jersey.
Yeah.
And it's probably my favorite picture that we have of us. You know, like it was that was a great year. But I digress.
Yeah. But anyway, so they ran these two fucking these liberal colleges ran these two guys off the fucking campus because God forbid, they have a discussion.
Right.
That's the only thing they know is fucking violence.
Right. And again, I'm going to go back to it.
You can't fucking have discussions with people like that because they don't. First of all, they're so
wanna
delusional.
hear.
They're so fucking delusional. They hate us with such fucking might that they don't want to hear.
They would rather, it's called biting off your nose, spite your face. They would rather hurt themselves and everyone around them just to be right. And again, the campus left is threatened by debate, dialogue, discussion, and differing ideas. And that's so anti-American.
You know what, though? That's why we have to abolish the Board of Education. Really? I'm dead serious. Dude, what the fuck? Why do we pay money into a Board of Ed so we could pay these public universities to indoctrinate fucking kids with fucking these ideas that the only way to have a fucking discussion is to kill them?
That's why they killed him.
My tax money should not be in there anymore.
That's why they killed him, though, because he was influencing the younger generation. Before Charlie Kirk, how many times did you ever see the college-age kids really put on a MAGA hat or talk Republican? Almost everyone was liberal, because I still remember not giving a shit. But again, I go back to my brother's ex-girlfriend or where the fuck it was, and everyone, even my roommates and stuff, everyone's like, "Oh my God, I love this."
Dude, see, I remember my freshman year in college. That was Gore Bush.
Yeah.
I remember watching fucking the debates in fucking Big Gay Mike's room.
Big game. Was he really gay?
No, it was Big Mike Barrett.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And then fucking Grenier was a big George Bush fan.
Yeah. Oh, I bet.
Yeah, and I was a Gore fan, man, because I'm like, fucking Clinton was fucking great.
Right.
Dude, the guy, if he was around now, he would be a Republican.
Yeah.
Because his policies were Republican.
Right.
But I was like, why the fuck do we want to change our economy? Our economy's going great.
Do you think that I was always on the assumption, and I don't know if this is true, that Clinton was lucky because of the work Reagan did, that basically.
Oh, dude, I understand it goes ebbs and flows, but
Right.
he had a lot less fucking he had a lot less fucking, it was more capitalistic society under Clinton for a Democrat.
Plus, he was so distracted by just squeezing a titty here and there.
You know, and he's a gentleman. He pulls out. Pulls out. I can't do that. And he doesn't even shoot it on her face. What a gentleman.
Yeah. Well,
And then pays for the dry cleaning.
yeah. Well, I thought that, did she keep that dress?
Yeah, that fucking bitch.
Yeah.
She's actually looking real hot now, but she's living in Canada.
Well, Canada can have her, you know?
Yeah. I mean, dude, he had a thing for the fatties.
Yeah.
What do you think she wanted? $1.80? $1.85? Or even heavier?
Oh, back. Yeah, that sounds about. I would say between 170 180.
There's no way she saw 170.
How tall? I gotta think about how tall she
Clinton's
was.
probably 6'1".
Yeah.
So she's probably like 5'4".
How tall is Trump? He's
Trump's
like
6'3".
Yeah, he's tall.
Dude, Barron's like 6'9".
Yeah, that guy. Yeah, you know why I like Barron?
Because he lays a pipe.
Because he doesn't talk. Like he's just a
Oh no,
quiet.
he doesn't need to talk.
No, that's what
clicks his hands. That's like a fucking real mafia boss.
Yeah,
he just clicks his hands. He gets someone blow him, someone fucking taken out by the.
I'm sure he does that, but I also think I bet you
he's a gentleman too. He pulls out.
I'd put my money on it that like. Sure, he's got security since he was young, but like if you had the opportunity, you want to say, "Hey, shake his hand and whatnot," he would not be like, oh.
No.
He wouldn't do that.
Not
I think.
To me.
Yeah,
you're black.
Such an asshole.
Maybe. Maybe. Allegedly. I don't want to get sued.
Oh man.
You know who I like? His granddaughter, Kai.
The golfer.
She's fucking hot.
How old is she?
18 or 19.
All right. We hit the threshold.
Dude, she's old enough. She's in college.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 18, 19.
Yeah.
Just if she was 17 or younger, she would be pretty.
Even though that's legal.
Yeah.
New York. 17.
Oh, yeah.
But she's probably 20, actually.
Hmm.
Because now I'm thinking she was last year, she was at University of Georgia. So she's got to be in a sophomore
easily.
year.
Yeah.
So maybe 21. I don't know.
You know that both of them were recently on Long Island and Friday.
Yeah, yeah. Dude, I saw that. You see the traffic last week? That's why Bezos was at Whole Foods.
So tell me about that. You told me Bezos or
and the CEO.
So Bezos was at your Whole Foods.
Yeah, dude, it was sucked.
Okay, tell me about this.
Just that fucking all week we had to fucking work around the clock. Just
did you see? Did you physically see him?
Met him and everything.
Oh, really?
He came in back, shook my hand. And then he said, first of all, that guy is ripped.
Yeah, yes, I know. Yes.
He would fuck me up.
Yeah. Yep.
And he goes, how long you've been here? And I go, 15 years. And he goes, oh, I want to thank you for your service here. And I go, thank you for paying me. And then all like these ASTLs and vice presidents and everything.
You really want to thank you? $1 million would be nice.
They're like, like that. Like,
oh, man.
Like, and then they just escorted him out of there like real quick before I said something stupid. But he was there for like 6-7 hours.
Because he's a liberal. So you said thank you for paying me.
Yeah, and they don't know what the fuck's going to come out like now.
All right,
so they're like, oh, okay, this was a good meeting. Let's get him out of here.
Oh, man. So Bezos came in to your fucking Whole Foods.
It was Thursday, and at first I couldn't figure out why the fuck's he coming to Comac. But then it's because they're probably went right to Bethpage right after.
Yeah.
And was there all weekend.
Okay. Yeah, because he's got to be a golf. Was his wife with him?
Nah, this was a work trip, man. He had fucking some high up Amazon officials, our CEO.
I'm trying to think. In the 30 seconds to a minute and a half you had with him in front of you, what could you have possibly said to really not fired, the opposite, to really get his attention, to be like, hey, sir, why don't you have a talk with me?
I didn't want to talk to him, to be honest.
I believe it.
I didn't want him in the back room.
And it had nothing to do with how it looked back there. It was 100% politics.
Dude, not even that. I just don't want to I don't want to have a boss back there.
That's true.
I go to work and keep my mouth shut.
Just so that you're not bothered.
Yeah. And it was like, dude, for some reason he came in the back first.
Oh, wow.
That's where he started his walkthrough.
Okay.
And then I saw him vlogging later. Walking through the store, like, talking like this, like either vlogging or on a conference call.
Okay. So I'm in the Long Island.
Dude, but you wouldn't recognize him, like, if you walked by you.
Why?
I don't know. He just looked different. He looked different than I expected him to look. But
isn't he a raging liberal too? Oh yeah, I can see it now. Yeah, why Katy Perry?
That's Trudeau.
But I'm talking about all the things you could have said. No, it was he's the one who opened the hatch.
Oh,
Yeah,
I thought you meant going out with.
yeah, no. I'm talking about like
Yeah.
having her go.
Oh, dude, yeah. You should have fucking just lost that. Fucking... Do you think they actually went into space?
So the idea of going into space is breaking a certain plane going up, and then when something goes like that. So all they did was they broke out of the stratosphere.
That's how they failed in Apollo 13.
Exactly. That's how they get them to float. Okay.
Yeah.
But I don't consider that being an astronaut. They didn't go through years of training.
No, they got shut up.
Yeah, and they did nothing.
Evil was up there. Once. Doesn't make him an astronaut.
I just think of all the things.
Gary Sinise and Tom Hanks were up there.
Yeah,
make them astronauts.
Well, is Tom Hanks considered
He's an asshole.
Yeah.
Did you hear what he said about Charlie Kirk? They took away his fucking Oscars, I heard.
Get the fuck out of here.
I don't know if they took away his Oscars and shit.
Well, what did he say about Charlie Kirk?
I don't know, but I think it was bad.
Okay.
I'm going to look it up right
now.
Well,
they have all said terrible things about him and weaponized his words. And I think that what they love to do is they love to take something someone says and intentionally misinterpret it. Because you could do that with anyone. You can misinterpret anyone's words, and they do that to Charlie Kirk.
Dude, a lot of people fucking were celebrating his death. I spent fucking 2 days at work getting people fired. It was great.
Well, people celebrating his death is. Oh, did you hear about the kids from the first one? There was two, as you like to call them, blacks in different colleges that got suspended.
Oh, they got fucking thrown out, I think.
Yeah. So the one with the one with the fat girl, that one I liked the most when she got suspended.
Oh, she got the one that got arrested too.
Yes.
Yeah.
She goes, something, your friend's dead, shot in the head. Charlie Kirk's dead, shot in the head. And she was doing that to people mourning. And then she gets kicked out, right? And then she starts pleading. She puts up a GoFundMe saying, I've been kicked out of college. I really wanted to go.
She wasn't going to graduate anyway. You're going to get pregnant in a fucking 6 months, abort that baby, get pregnant 3 months after, keep that one, and have 5 more, live off the government. I just saw your future, you dumb for LaQuisha.
And then the other kid was a black male. And I think all he kept on doing was this, like, something like that.
Yeah. I saw that one. He got charged with this crime, which I don't agree with personally.
Yeah, I wouldn't. What crime did he get charged with?
I think it was like inciting violence or something like that.
Okay. Well, kind of like a friend of ours who got arrested in West Virginia. He got battery on an officer, right? Yeah. And all he did was like flex on them when they tried to choke him. So I've learned from that was like in colleges, the cops there, you can throw any charge at anyone. Doesn't mean it's going to stick.
I know, but that should be protected free speech, as hideous as it is.
Okay.
It's free speech.
Okay, yeah, you're right, because they arrested her, whereas the other one with the girl, she can say whatever the fuck she wants.
Dude,
but the college,
you can get thrown out.
Right, the college has every right to throw you out.
Dude, that's when I said, like, people going like, oh, because they're going to censor Elon Omar, the brother fucker.
My mom and dad were just telling me about that.
A stinky Somalian. Brother back. Dude, well, this is what happened. To get to this country, she married her brother.
I know, and that's what my parents are saying. But how does that work? She married her brother so that she could get a green card?
Yeah. And then he's getting his dick wet. They're black. They can't help themselves, Smoke.
Yeah.
Fat puss. And they're Somalian. That's like a custom.
Yeah. Well, wasn't it Minnesota? You say, wasn't it?
That's where all the Somalians live.
Yeah. And what was it that happened with the Somalian before that? That
raped the fucking 10-year-old, and he wasn't.
That's right. And yes, and
it takes a while to get used to now. Fucking
I'm just getting acclimated.
Yeah, it takes about fucking 30 years, I think. 30 years to stop fucking 10-year-olds and stop raping your brother. Fucking your brother. But anyway, so she marries her brother for 2 years and then divorces him because he was finger blasting her or something. Finger blasting the other sister. So anyway, they wanted to censor her.
Right.
Censor her in Congress. Basically kick her off all committees like they did to Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Right.
And they basically didn't do it because they were saying, oh, this is free speech. 4 Republicans voted against saying this is free speech. The reason why I don't agree with that, it is free speech that she can't get charged with anything. I'm almost positive there's a decorum in Congress Like, you have to act a certain way.
Right.
And I think what she did was against the quorum.
Okay.
With putting out false statements.
Yeah.
Saying Charlie Kirk was a white supremacist and all this other stuff.
Yeah, which is horrible.
Which I think it goes against Congress policy. You cannot put out false statements.
I want to challenge our people in the side that we like. Maybe because I don't read enough or whatnot, but is there any situations where the right does that to the left, where the right is, you know how they're saying, fascists, Nazis, which is not true. Is there any situations where the right's doing that with the words of the left, trying to paint them in a bad light?
I never said Nazis to them.
Right. But, or
they are doing
falsely.
They're doing the definition of fascism right now.
Do we falsely accuse and twist? I can't think of any.
The most things we probably did was probably the whole birthing thing.
Okay, which was what?
With Obama, saying that he wasn't born here.
Gotcha.
He was
you did understand what I was saying. Yeah. Okay, because I can't think
that I can see
anything else.
Especially back in 2012, calling someone an Islamic terrorist was like, oh shit, he's the fucking devil.
Yeah.
And so
other than that, though, because we use logic and we are
and maybe
honest,
the whole election thing.
What?
Maybe the whole election thing.
What do you mean?
I don't know if it was definitely stolen, but I think there was. I think what Trump was, what fucked him up was it wasn't that it was stolen at the ballot box, even though that was fucking very weird. I think
there were a lot of people.
I think how they shut down the whole fucking country so Biden didn't have to run, and basically with those mail-in votes,
right,
made it possible for that it wasn't a real election, and the election says it has to be decided in a certain amount of time. The votes have to be in. That shit was not decided for fucking 4 days.
Right.
And Trump went from having like a huge lead to nothing. So I understand that, but I can see how that might have been like
twisting it a little.
Yeah.
See, I think that whole thing with Trump is this, and I don't know as much as you or other people, but I think every election there's shadiness that goes on. Go back to even Bush, with Florida.
Oh,
and all
dude,
that.
yeah, but the thing with that was one state, and he did it legally. Technically, they just read the rules better.
Okay,
because they knew that they had to do a recount in a certain amount of time by Florida's policy,
right?
And if they didn't hit those, and they were cherry picking Democrat counties.
Right.
So what Bush did, they hired people basically to protest and disrupt the count.
Okay.
So they could not get that counted in time. So that's basically how they did it.
Okay.
So it's smart, nothing illegal.
Right.
Just
and that's what I think.
Exactly
how you just said. It's smart politics. And I think each year someone does smart politics. And I think Trump might have been a baby that year.
Dude, the best thing obviously they love that COVID thing because first of all, he wasn't going to win. If you remember, Bernie Sanders was going to win.
Right.
That election.
But liberals stab each other in that.
The best thing that ever fucking happened was that COVID thing, because then they could just plant fucking Biden down in the fucking basement.
Yep.
And bring out the GIMP when they catch someone and it's time to fuck someone in the head. Yeah. That's exactly what they did.
Yep. Yeah. And I think also Trump, he fucked himself in that election because one, he caught COVID and he started saying stupid shit about drinking bleach and all that stuff.
The Vectman, though, I don't know. The Vectman thing, that Rogan took, supposedly fucking cleared it out.
Really?
Yeah. Dude, you know what the biggest problem with Trump and that whole thing was? Shutting down the country. I understood the 2 weeks. If the 2 weeks didn't help, okay, let's go back to work.
Right.
And once you shut down the country and you give me a curfew, you lose my fucking vote.
Gotcha. Yeah, because I keep it. People still get COVID went through the place where I work now.
Yeah, so
it's still around.
A fucking cough.
Yeah. Right? It's a different version of the flu. It's still fucked up with whatever happened, But
dude, it sucks. I get sick. I get the flu. It fucking sucks. We shut down the country every fucking November. The flu. The flu's like fucking going through drug withdrawal.
Yeah.
It fucking blows. But we don't shut down the country every fucking time. I mean, it was getting crazy, and we were being called Nazis for not wearing a mask. Really, that was just to hide ugly people. Dude, did you remember everyone with a mask? Because you never knew what they fucking looked like underneath.
Yep.
You see these girls at work, she doesn't look. Oh,
yeah,
fucking ugly.
Yeah, I met my wife during that time, and I kept on saying, "You can take off the mask if you want."
Oh, dude, these fucking gooks, they fucking love the mask.
they've been wearing it for fucking ever,
yeah.
forever.
And
Well, it's because
dude,
they like
what
to hide.
does she really believe that China? Does she know China started that?
I've asked her about that. I don't know what she thinks. Because in
Like
all
no
honesty,
joke, they started it. Like
Hannah,
I'm 100%
Hannah has
positive.
learned over time, and because the culture is ingrained in her, I think she does know, and I think it's hard to let it go. We don't talk about COVID, but she has been understanding over the years that things are done differently here for the better.
But
You know what I'm saying?
tell her to just read. Why the fuck was the World Health Organization not allowed to investigate for months? Months. They
She
were
doesn't
allowed
go
to
that
go to
deep, but
this.
she understands how shady things can be in China.
They weren't
and
even allowed to go into the laboratory where the so-called fucking thing was made. In
of
Wuhan.
course, because they were trying to clean it out and fucking.
Dude, China benefited fucking immensely from this. They sold all fucking PPE gear. They all home sales of fucking cheap electronics went through the fucking roof. Their
population probably went down a little bit.
Yeah,
because
the
need.
economy was fucking booming. They were selling all that PPE gear to fucking countries.
Yep.
So it was fucking insane, and they fucking started it, and you just let them off the hook.
Yep. Not only do they start it, but they also there's times they start trying to blame us. I don't like when you hear people say, "No."
I hate how they act like we gotta watch out for China. You know, we would fuck them up.
I think so right now, too.
We would fuck them in the ass so hard, man.
Right now, all it is China, North Korea, and Russia together.
Dude,
I think we have...
Technically, with NATO, as much as I hate NATO, because we're working pretty much 90% of it, we would fuck them up.
Good.
If we invoked the Article 11 of NATO.
Unfortunately, though, I think it's whoever presses the big red button pushes the big red button, we're all fucked.
Well, we are definitely in Long Island.
Yeah.
If I still lived in Albany, I think I'd be clear from a New York City fucking... It's only 300 miles, I think.
Oh,
severe radiation.
Oh my God. Severe radiation.
Dude, we're fucked. I mean, we get it. We're fucked. First of all, me and you are fucked.
Why is that?
We're going through triple withdrawal.
Oh, yeah. Nope, not me anymore.
You're never going to get that shot again, though.
But that's the beauty of the shot.
You can just stop from fucking...
Right now, if I stop...
That's 30 milligrams a day. You can stop cold turkey.
With this, that's why I went to it. Like,
I don't know.
Juice and everyone, this right now, if I never went to my doctor, this stays in my system. Like the last time I got it, we're still taking my subs. It was a year and a half. I was still taking the subs and I still felt like whatever. Yeah. It was last spring. I was like, whoa, I'm getting a nice little lift from this again. And I go, wait a second. That shit was in my system. This is a godsend, even though if you feel it's fucking gross. You can still feel the first two. It's like hard in there.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I get that from fucking shooting testosterone leg. You didn't get testosterone smoke?
Yeah. Paris. I got the cream right now. I'm in the process. So that for my doctor, they know about that, but I'm in the process of
the TRT.
Yeah, I got to get in. I got to set up one more. I paid for it and everything. I got to set up one more blood test and do it with them.
Yeah. Just go to Quest, man. It's like 2 seconds.
And I'm gonna do that.
I'm a quick bleeder.
Oh, nice. Yeah. I got to give them a call and figure out because I did it a couple weeks ago. I paid for everything, but I sent them my T blood work, but it was 2 different other things. I think I might pay the other $100 or something.
It's like $125. Just go to fucking Quest.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I just got to figure out what I need. I'll probably make that call this week because I'm afraid for when this runs out, my insurance isn't gonna. Very rarely does it more than 3 months or 3 sessions in a row.
That's the stupidest thing ever.
I hate the insurance. I hate free insurance. It's horrible. It's fucking horrible. It actually scares me. Because if you really need something,
testosterone doesn't work for 3 months,
right? It's called therapy. That means it's supposed to be over a long period of time
to do it because all it does is shut off your natural testosterone.
Yeah,
and then once you shut it off, it's not turning back.
Right. Well, I just don't like the fact that an insurance company can determine when my doctor should determine.
Yeah.
It's a whole nother thing.
That's like $200 or $250 for 10 weeks or something. Yeah, I forget how much I pay.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna finish that process, and
I don't like shooting fucking in my leg, though, man.
Where else can you do it?
Your ass.
Okay,
but my ass don't. For some reason, I bled a lot more.
Okay,
because you're supposed to. There's like one spot you have to shoot, It's your upper, it's like right here
Yeah.
in your ass. But if you shoot down low or something, it starts to hurt. So like, I know like here, I try and go here all the time. Like,
Okay.
like if you make a muscle on your quad, you shoot.
You do it daily?
No.
How well?
Twice a week.
Okay, that's not bad.
I'm on the lowest dose you can get.
Why?
Because I test, dude, my last time my testosterone was over 2,000.
Oh, wow.
And they go, did you shoot up right before? And I go, yeah, like 48 hours before I
Yeah.
test. They're like, oh, that's why.
Oh, shit.
That's like that. That's like a testosterone, like a 16-year-old like juice.
Yeah. Jeez.
Yeah.
I might, one of these days, like maybe this week or your next day off next week, maybe I'll finish the phone calls or whatnot and get everything going. I'll ask you or whatnot. And I just want to get it going because I'm tired of feeling, I just don't have the energy.
Oh, dude, I don't tell it sometimes too, but even on it. But I notice I'm in a better mood.
That's what it is, the mood. Because I can be real cunty and I don't like it.
No, me too.
It affects me and my family, like I can be
dude, that's what I noticed. Like, I noticed, like, at work, I'd be like, I would have to go up to them and apologize to people like, dude, I was a fucking dickhead. And ever since getting on this, I haven't had to say sorry once.
You sound like an alcoholic who just stopped drinking. I wake up in the morning now and I don't have to apologize to anyone.
Dude, I used to be like, oh fuck, man, I was a real asshole to that guy.
Yeah.
Now, no more.
All right.
I'm probably still an asshole, but they deserve it. If I go off on you now, you deserve it.
All right.
I know I'm not being just a cunt about it.
All right. Well, what else? I'm sure this whole Charlie Kirk, we have a lot more.
We started off with the Ukrainian girl and how that black got away with it.
Right. He got away.
Well, dude, the fucking judge who never graduated bar school. Like, she never took the bar. She never passed the bar. She's not a bar certified lawyer in the state.
Right.
She's just magistrate.
Was this
let
New
him
York?
go. What? This is Charlotte.
Charlotte. Well,
she let him go.
Not like bail. He's not out on bail. He's free for good.
He's out on bail.
Oh, he's out on bail. Okay, which is still just as bad. He's probably going to go to jail. What? Yeah, I know. No, but when you say he's free, of course he should still be in jail. But when you said free to go, I thought you meant like he was found not guilty for something. But yeah, that guy's an animal.
Yo, dude, he deserves to die. He'd never be fucking, or we just throw him over onto the fucking left side of the country. Because according to them, he's mentally ill. No shit, he's mentally ill. But that's the problem. There's way too many.
Do they think that the guy who shot Charlie Kirk's mentally ill?
Oh yeah. Well, no, because he's with a transgender. He's doing the right thing. He's ended fascism.
Oh my god. And there's people who support that man. There's a lot of people who praise him.
Dude, there's people that get mad for fucking Charlie Kirk dying.
AOC, right? Recently, in the last couple of days, there was a woman, an activist woman who shot a New York City cop 30 years ago. And I think she just died in jail or something. And there are people praising her as an activist. And this is a woman who shot a New York City police department man, right? And how do you praise someone like that? How do you look at it as an activist?
Fucking crazy. They're crazy, Smook. When are you gonna learn? They fucking hate us.
They shouldn't. But the hate, like, how do you hate? This is America.
Do we think they're funny? The way they act and everything, they fucking hate us.
That's the same as fucking. Remember when Bin Laden took down fucking the towers, right?
Yeah.
You remember they used to show cameras of the Middle East, and after that happened, everyone was jumping up and down.
They hate us as a country there.
Right.
But these people hate us as an individual, and they're in the same country.
They're sick.
They all think we're Nazis, and we don't know what the fuck. We're all racists, and they just, I don't know what it is about them, but they just fucking hate us. And the majority of people that I contacted their employers on, when I fucking went on my fucking streak of fucking everyone who had something to say about Charlie Kirk.
Yeah, but who was it from West Virginia?
Who was a teacher, professor.
That's right. Was it you who sent me that? Probably where I saw it because you sent it to me.
So I say about 80% of employers were professors and teachers.
So fucking sick.
Oh, I had so much fun though. I was like giddy. I can't explain it.
Okay, I want you to forward me these emails. That way, when you go home, if you get a chance,
dude, I was just giddy. Like I was mostly direct messages.
Yeah.
through Twitter.
Yeah, your boss, you're probably at your computer at work, and your boss is like, "Wow, Pat's really, really happy about doing his work."
Yeah.
You're getting people fired.
Oh, dude, I was like smiling my face ear to ear. I just never had more fun, just because. And you fuck around, you find out.
Yeah, I like
And
that.
then
Yeah.
people are going like, "Oh, this is cancel culture." There's a difference. But back when you were getting people canceled for fucking telling jokes, these people are celebrating a death of a guy who fucking all he did was have a discussion with people.
Yep.
It's a big fucking difference, and they don't understand the difference.
Horrible.
They really, when you compare it to that, and then
They're all mentally ill.
And then, well, just look at who they celebrate and who we celebrate.
Right George Floyd.
Yeah,
Charlie Kirk.
A guy who does fentanyl and holds up fucking pregnant women.
Right.
Fake
Fake money. Yeah.
Well, put a gold statue and cry at his funeral and burn down
So they made it. They did make a statue for him.
Dude, it's him sitting on a park bench in fucking Minnesota.
Did he steal that park bench?
Dude, if he was around, he'd be stealing that statue to fucking bring it to the local porn store. Damn well. This is mine. This statue be mine.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is my inheritance.
Is there, so let me pick your brain. Other than splitting the country down in half and having the left be on the west coast, is there any civil way?
No way. They hate us.
So that if you feel that there's no civil way, if everyone else feels that way, then wouldn't there be some sort of civil war?
Russia's really good at annexing stuff. That's what we got to be good at.
Yeah.
Like, if you ever, Russia can annex a fucking country like that. And why the fuck can't we just annex ourselves away from the rest of that country?
I look at America as being the best country in the world, but I also think
the problem
the only way we're going to get
over immigration.
I think that the only way America can't be defeated by anything outside, but it can be defeated from within.
And that's what people are doing. Like Venezuela, like, you know how we're kind of attacking them? That's fucking communism. They love this communism shit.
That's what
they're sending their fucking gangs here to fucking La Tren de Agua.
So you're saying that, with the immigration, people from other countries who are coming in, who are taking the bad side, and then they're getting the left is getting the numbers from other countries.
Dude, granted, ICE takes away people that probably shouldn't be taken away. I know a driver that was fucking in this country for like 14 years that all he did was fucking work. And someone called the police on it. So
that's fucked up.
But dude, if I'm in someone's country and I'm there illegally and I get caught, I understand.
Yeah.
I would not. Okay.
His only fault is not getting his paperwork in order. He had plenty of time to do it.
Dude, there's ways to do it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and Hannah are working on her immigration right now. Believe me, it's a pain in the fucking balls, but we're working on it.
Dude, there's a girl at work I talk to all the time, and she's here on a visa, but she did it legally. She got sponsorship.
Yeah, that's what.
Because her cousin works there.
Right.
So she got sponsorship to come into the country, and she's on a 2-year visa where she's allowed to work.
Okay. All right.
But it makes it very hard for people like her to come in when there's so many fucking illegals
doing it the wrong way.
Yeah.
And then people that are, like you just said, it makes it harder for people doing it the right way. It's basically all these people doing it the wrong way. They're ruining it for other people.
Dude, you know what? The guy because she's from El Salvador, Bukele, the president of El Salvador, he went in, they had a civil war going on between MS-13 and fucking 18th Street, basically killing people. Like, it was so dangerous. Like, you couldn't go out after 6 o'clock. Right. Extortions and everything. And he went down and he just said, fuck this, we're taking the streets back. And he threw them all in jail.
Okay.
You have a tattoo? You better remove it or you're going to jail for 30 years.
Okay.
And it's like one of the safest countries in Latin America now. We need to do that, but we need to just take these people and just throw them onto one side and just say, can't come back. That's the only way. Fucking force fucking migration. And we're not throwing them out of the fucking country.
We're just throwing them on a certain side.
Yeah, on that side of the Mississippi. That's the only way to get rid of these people.
The new Mason-Dixon.
Dude, that's the only way. You can't live with them. Do you really think that it's going to get better?
Sharkey is America.
No. Do you think it's going to get better? Honestly.
I don't know. Right
In
now, it's
5
not
years,
looking good. It's not looking good unless there's a major attitude change amongst many
dude,
people.
the only thing that unites people is war.
Yeah,
That's
and
why
that's why I was just asking you. Like, I think that the only thing that can topple us is us, and it's going to happen from
no,
within.
see, these are what these gooks and people want. You know, China loves this shit,
Of course.
you know, and Russia already has bots working against us, like to divide us.
Yep.
Like there's places in fucking St. Petersburg that fucking just,
Their whole purpose.
it's just wall to wall fucking computer fucking software drives that fucking do Twitter all day and print down fucking AI bullshit.
Yeah, what they're doing is they'll someone will have a post of something that's very public, and their bots are going to specifically say something to get us riled up. It's a fake profile, and it's saying X, Y, and Z, and that's what gets people talking, and it's all false information.
We need to buy these bots to follow us.
Yeah, we do.
Dude, I watched this guy who's a fake MMA. Like, to get your fucking black belt in jiu-jitsu, BJ Penn's called the Prodigy. And he made his black belt in fucking 3 years. It was the fastest ever. And he did it by competing. So this guy, Derek Moneyberg, that's what he calls himself.
Derek Moneyberg.
Moneyberg. He does one of those scams, like the 10 commandments of wealth.
Right? Yeah.
Pays all these UFC guys to train him. And he made his black belt in 3.5 years. But he doesn't do any competition. So he basically fucking brought it.
He basically bought his own black belt. But can he recite any of the moves? Like,
no, he won't. He won't film him rolling. Like, dude, if you roll, I could tell right away how good you are just from rolling around with you. Like, you could tell what belt you are.
Yeah.
You could tell if you're like a higher type of white belt to a blue belt. You could tell right away.
Yeah.
So, like, just watching a guy roll, you'd be able to say, okay, this guy's a real black belt.
Yeah.
But he doesn't do any competition. Supposedly he trains 4 hours with private, like, UFC guys. But these UFC guys are all ex-UFC guys that he's probably paying fucking, 10 grand a session to.
Man.
And, like, dude, you got to roll. That's how you get your belts.
You got to roll is what you're saying?
Yeah, you roll in competitions.
Okay, when you say roll, that just means fight?
Yeah,
Spar.
Well, basically, with jiu-jitsu, you lock up and you roll.
Gotcha. Now I got it. I'm thinking, I'm like, tumble, like you're doing your tumble rolls.
Dude, they just opened a new jiu-jitsu place next to, I saw it on the way here, next to Handlebar, whatever the Handlebar's called.
I saw that, and I'm looking for something. That's exactly what I'm looking for Daniel. Because I got him in football now, and I want him. I've been watching the Karate Kids with him. I've been gotta start watching Cobra Kai. Yes, I've been watching the Karate Kids with Daniel.
Yeah, but Cobra Kai, I mean, it's so fucking gay.
I know. I like Johnny. I only watched the first couple episodes.
I like Johnny too, and Sensei John Kreese and Terry Silver. The Quicksilver method.
Yeah.
But dude,
I forgot that his name was Terry Silver, so I was watching
Quicksilver method.
Yeah.
If your opponent can't stand, can't fight.
Oh,
your opponent can't see, can't fight.
When we was watching,
that's when he faces off against Bad Boy Mike Barnes.
Yeah.
And don't you remember fucking Quicksilver methods just basically to punish?
Yeah. And isn't that the one where they throw the tree in the water and he's fully snap it?
Oh yeah, fucking that hurts fucking Miyagi size.
Oh yeah, big time.
The bonsai. Fucking, why the hell can't you just grow it? Why do you have to grow it on the side of a fucking cliff?
I don't know. Because it's something that's a salt air or something. But when you look at that tree, I'm like, dude, I would never take that out of the place. That's like a 500-year-old tree.
Yeah, where did Miyagi get all this money?
I don't know.
He's a fucking maintenance man. I think he's growing pot. That's what I think. And that Daniel LaRusso is fucking, that's why he's having him do all this housework.
Yeah.
Oh, this is called harvest the plants.
Yeah.
Show me harvest the plants.
Yeah.
Show me snip the bud.
Yeah. Don't you think it's kind of weird that an old man and like a teenage...
Oh, nowadays, man.
It's weird.
Fucking CPS be involved.
Yeah.
Police be knocking on Miyagi's door.
Like, what are you doing?
Back in the day, it was okay to hang out with old men.
Right. I don't...
Because old men didn't try to fuck us. Who knows? Or if we didn't, we kept our mouth shut. Because I never heard any stories.
Yeah, right? Well, that's, yeah. Well, yeah. Living where I used to live, I heard, so, like, I know some people with some brutal, like, church, like, they went to Catholic church. And I was like,
you sure it was a real Catholic church?
oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Protestants.
No, it was
I think it was Protestants.
it was probably Protestant.
Yeah.
I'd say it was a Protestant church, but it was
Yeah.
it was a priest.
Can't trust those Protestants.
And and I remember when I was, this guy was my friend, and then when you talk about your therapy shit in front of everyone, I'm like, oh, I did not know that. I was like, shit. All right, I should watch my jokes. Oh my god,
Priest blew him once or too many times.
yeah, right. Fucking, I don't even.
Those Protestant priests.
Sort of a bunch of fucking weirdos.
Yeah, not like those Catholics.
Yeah, no, yeah. Now I get what you're doing with that. So, in the few minutes that we have here, I think that we have enough. I think for the next couple of weeks, we might be talking a little bit more Charlie Kirk.
You got, more against how blacks suck.
It's
not even the blacks, it's the liberals.
Yeah, it's not exactly.
But the black liberals are the worst.
Yeah. I think that the kid who shot him did himself and the rest of the left.
You know what?
Very big.
I gotta
disservice.
say this real quick. How much more time we got? I gotta say this real quick. The reason they fucked up is because the next Charlie Kirk is that guy Nick Fuentes.
Ooh, okay.
Remember the guy I always show you?
Yeah,
Black fatigue.
Yeah.
And he throws out the N-word and everything. So you just you took out the one guy.
Can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Before we end this episode, can you throw on that Board of Education?
Oh, yeah.
That guy's. Everyone, really quick, before we end the show, and it might cut into our closing music, but I think it's important to hear what this guy says at a local Board of Ed meeting. Pat Sharkey has never called anyone his hero. Well, this is his hero.
16 new words. Get the fuck out. First, a moment of silence for Charlie Kirk, who was killed by leftist guerrilla terrorists in Utah. And then secondly, any of you transgender people, don't shoot. No one would care if I got shot anyway, so you're just wasting a bullet. Save your 17 cents. Anyhow, my name is actually Ray Gallagher. I identify as Ray Gallagher. It's mostly because my friends think that I'm a stupid, overbearing cunt. But anyhow, last time I came here to speak, I wasn't allowed to speak because some other stupid, overbearing cunt shares the exact same name of Ray Gallagher with me.
Yep.
I fucking warned you, bitch. I said, get the fuck out. If you don't like cuss words, it's free speech. I'm going to continue with my speech.
Can you stop the clock? Stop the clock.
Lady. Go ahead. Go ahead, punch.
All right.
Call me a bitch.
Do what you want.
Mr. Porter
No.
and ma'am,
I
it is his
have
time.
demanded you control this woman.
It is his time. Please sit.
Free speech, lady. Go back.
All right. Mr. Porter. Mr. Porter.
You got a sign that says stop bullying, and then you're bullying a speaker.
Mr. Porter. Mr.
There was
Porter.
nothing that can make me look worse, lady. I pull my pants down in public. Did you see
Mr.
her storm out and slam the door?
Mr. Porter, your time has been paused.
Okay, now's your time.
I'm going to respectfully ask you,
To what?
as we have children in the audience. I'm just
Fuck
asking
them. I
you.
told them they could leave. Fuck them.
Okay.
Free
Your
speech.
time is
Fuck
going to restart.
Fuck them.
This has been my ask of you that I'm
You can ask whatever the fuck you want.
You
and
are
I'm going to
correct.
deny your request. Like you denied me the ability to speak at the last meeting because we happen to share the exact same name.
You can
Right now?
restart his time. Your time is going. It is
Yeah.
yours.
So I signed up. There's proof that I signed up and you didn't allow me to speak. You denied me my right to my First Amendment, right to redress of grievances, my right to petition the government for redress of grievances, my right to say exactly what was on my mind because you didn't like the way that I signed up, but I did sign up. It's on video, it's witnessed. And then you denied me because you didn't like my viewpoint, because my viewpoint is opposite of what your viewpoint is, which is hippy dippy transgender shit is okay. So you denied me my right to speak last time. So this time I'm pissed off. So you're getting the pissed off version of my speech. You would have got a much better speech if you just let me speak last time. But instead you wanted to take this shit to federal court and try and say that you have the right as the president of this governing body to actually deny people their access to this podium to speak and deny them their equal rights to free speech under the 14th Amendment and the First Amendment. So long story short, I don't like you. I don't like any of your people. You guys are in an echo chamber. You bring in these left-wing nut jobs with weird blue hair and shit, and you think that that's the voters and the electorate that you're representing. It's not. You've got duly elected conservative board members here that you treat like shit. You ignore conservative people. And now I find out you want to reduce talking time from 3 minutes to 2 minutes. You want to ask for identification and driver's license for people to come in and speak. That seems ridiculous. It seems like a Fourth Amendment violation. But what you're going to find if you do pass that is that the people who you don't like are going to continue to come and they're going to provide ID. The people that you have coming from Montgomery County to speak on behalf of transgender stuff, they're not going to be able to come because the transgender people that you have here, a lot of them come from Montgomery County, and they're just nothing more than agitators and activists that come up here to protest and to try to destroy the free speech of conservative parents in the county. So I'm just here to further reiterate that I don't like you, that I identify as Ray Gallagher. You did not allow me to speak last time. So this time I am turning your entire board meeting into a shit show full of curse words and transphobic stuff. Like trans people go on mass shootings more than regular people do. But what are you talking about?
No, all right.
Trans women or trans men?
All
Trannies,
right, Mr. Porter, your time is up.
Transvestites go on mass shootings more than normal people. That's
The audience will not engage.
Charlie
Mr. Porter
Kirk was not killed by a normal straight man. He was
Mr.
killed by
Porter,
a
your time
gay
is up.
dude who was fucking a tranny. That's who killed Charlie Kirk. Just like you freaks in the audience.
Mr. Porter,
He
you
was
may
killed
sit
by a
down or you may leave. Your time is up.
Oh, my time
Your
is up.
time is up and your time was up. You may sit down or you may leave.
I'm going to sit down.
Thank
Nice
you.
to see you again, Ray. I'll
Always.
see you at the next meeting. And you're not going to succeed at depriving people of free speech in this county. You'll lose your next election.
The next speaker is Akshara Kadinchira, followed by Sam Rosenblum.
I think Ray Gallagher is
He's American hero.
no. Ray Gallagher is the teacher's name, the person talking.
Oh,
So,
okay. And
He's
because
something Porter.
because
That's why he says Ray Gallagher.
so let's where our time is up for today, but
I can
I
still
hope
get a song in.
I hope that next week we can dive further into that as we talk more Charlie Kirk. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening. Sorry that it's been a couple of weeks, and we will see you next week.
Shot down and he was barely 31. Another woke coward took a life with a gun. He left behind a wife and a daughter and a son. All he did was try to speak for all of us. And I'm so tired of the hatred and the narratives. The patriots ain't dangerous, woke people are the terrorists. They shot and killed the father, sent the message to Americans. They ain't gonna stop until they bury us. Dear Charlie, I don't know if you can see us now, but if heaven has a window, I sure hope you're looking down. Cause we ain't going quiet, we go scream your name loud, and you're gone, but I swear to God that we gon' make you proud. We ain't backing off or giving up, I'll preach what you taught me. They may have killed a soldier, but that man had an army. This is far more deep than some political parties, and you can't kill freedom, so this one is for Charlie. This ain't the America that all our parents love, but good men try to keep making it great. Pray that God will take care of us, the system is failing us, but good men die for the things that they say. And I can't just be quiet, so I gotta be brave, cause this is America. Lately it's scaring us, but one good man can change it all in a day. Killed in cold blood for having a discussion, and liberals are celebrating murder like it's justice. You didn't kill a villain or the evil that it comes with. You killed a father and a husband. And I'm so tired of the left and all the wokery. We can't get along if you just kill us when we don't agree. Sniper rifle fire from a liberal that no one sees. Scared I might be next to die when I'm just buying groceries. Charlie, we'll make sure your children know that defending all our freedom is why you aren't coming home. I hope heaven has a window you can watch your children grow and hear your message echo from below. And we ain't backing off.